Hello and welcome to K&K Play D&D. This is episode number 4 of the Seabrook-Mokana story arc, and I'm the first K, the Keith, and I like sandwiches.
I could really go for a sandwich, and I'm the second K, Karen, and last episode ended on a cliffhanger.
And today's episode is brought to you by working in a kitchen.
Let's get those dice rolling.
Previously on K&K Play D&D, Frankie is like a big, important person now, and she sent me and Tarur off on this big mission to find out about the big lightning beast that's hiding in the cliffs near, where are we? Near Seabrook. And so we went to go see it, and then it apparently woke up and it found us, and we had to start fighting it, and now I'm, uh-oh.
And it's going to try to bite at you, Runt.
Oh, gosh. Hang in there, buddy.
That'll hit. That will hit. Okay. 3. 2 2s and a 3 plus 6.
Yeah, Runt is unconscious.
Runt is unconscious. I'll just flip him over. He drops to the ground. The creature screams in delight, but also doesn't move from that spot.
Okay.
So now it needs to make a dex save. It
What are
succeeds.
you doing, Keith? What are you doing? You wouldn't kill Runt like this, so I'm just very confused. Okay,
You had a really bad perception.
I know.
Tarur, your turn.
I'm gonna try to distract it so it doesn't hit Runt when he's down.
Okay.
I'll yell again to get its attention on me,
Okay.
and I'll go at him again with the longbow. Make that 19.
19, that hits.
Okay. So, D8 plus D8. Shoot. Okay, so that's it's a total of 5. That's really not good. But I'm trying to draw his attention away.
Mm-hmm. Second attack?
I would like to... I have nothing that can get through the chain, but I would like to aim at the chain.
Okay.
19.
All right. You hit the creature, and it actually goes through one of the chains. Roll for damage. Or one of the links.
That's better. That's 15 total.
15 total. It doesn't break the chain, but the arrow is lodged in the links of the chain in the creature's flesh. And it's... And Runt, a death save.
17.
That's a pass. 2 more passes. 5. Normally at this point, the beast would go again, but it's so engrossed in you, it doesn't see this blast of fire coming up from behind.
Thank God.
As this figure, this creature, this person in a cloak, you can't really see what they look like, just comes up out of the dark.
Okay.
Like, just out of the nighttime shadows. You didn't even see them. And they raise their hands up, thumbs touching.
I've been forgetting to put on my hunter's mark damage this entire time. Okay, I'm sorry. Continue.
So this person in their cloak comes out of the shadows, and the shadows seem to be sticking to them. You have a hard time seeing them. They raise up their hands, thumbs touching, fingers spread, pointing
I've seen that before.
at the creature.
I've seen that before.
Yes, you've seen nowheres do this.
Yes.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Damn.
Hot diggity dog.
5, 11, 12, 16, 19 points of fire damage, blasting from their fingers.
Okay.
19. And then they rush towards the beast, drawing a short sword from under their cloak
Okay.
and attacks.
Okay.
13 plus 8.
Okay.
And you see this sword just lance through the air. They jump crazy high. And as they do, you see this black tail from under their cloak. That's 3 plus 4, 7 plus. And as the sword strikes, this blinding flash of light.
Okay.
So yes, it's 7, another 9 points of damage.
9 points total.
9 points total, and they land right next to Runt,
Okay.
kind of over him.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
You still can't quite make out the figure.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I like this person. I like them very much.
And then, person's going to expend key points
Shut up.
and
Shut up.
charge in with their bare hand
Okay.
and tail. 3 plus 8 is going to miss on hitting it with its hand. That was unusual. 16 on the floor. But that's a 17 in the tower. The person swings their fist and misses the bear, but as they spin around, their tail lashes out with another 10 points, just like lancing across.
I have never been so glad that Frankie inherited, or whatever you want to call it, that Frankie acquired an abbey.
And then as they land, they just settle right over Runt. Like Runt is between their legs, and they just crouch down into a defensive stance.
Okay.
Now it's the Bear's turn.
Great.
It's actually going to, since this person just came out of nowhere and just smacked it all to,
Yeah.
it's going to turn on them and try to fight. But because of its stance, it has disadvantage. Thank you, patience.
Patient defense.
I rolled a 6 and then a 2.
Nice.
Plus 10. Skill does not meet this
What level
monk's
is this
ability.
person? I love
and
it.
so the bear comes down snapping, and they just, with the flat of their sword, just smack, pushing and then redirecting the mouth away from it. And so the bear is going to try to lash at it with its tail. 8 plus 10, that actually makes. So now the person is 10, 19 plus 6. So as they're pushing the muzzle away, the tail comes out and wraps around them. Make a strength save. 17 plus 4. So they push the mouth away, the tail wraps around doing damage, but they twist and make it so the bear cannot fully wrap them. Tarur, your turn.
Okay, so, good berries is a full action, isn't it? And it would be another full action to try to feed him 2 rounds. So that would be 2 turns. I don't know that I can afford that.
I was really banking on Runt being awake.
Okay, I'll take another shot at the chain.
Go for it.
Okay. That's a 25 to hit.
Okay.
So Colossus Slayer and Hunter's Mark. 2, 7, 10 plus 3 is 13. And a second attack at the chain again. Nope. Well, I mean, yeah, no.
So the first arrow actually lances through another link of the chain about 4 away from the first one, because the beast has turned away from you, but you're such a good shot. You were able to get close enough. You hear a soft,
That's something. That's not
something.
nothing. That's not nothing.
and the beast, still focused on this cloaked monk, kind of shakes a bit from that first arrow, causing the next one just to go wide.
I suppose Runt needs to make a saving throw.
Runt, please make a saving throw.
5.
That is a fail.
Okay.
And so the monk is standing there. They're going to jump up and try to attack the Bear again.
Okay.
15 plus 8 with their sword.
Good, good.
Yeah. And you know what I forgot to add? I forgot to add another dice to one of their attacks because this is a special monk.
A special monk.
So they get 3d6s to their attack here.
Okay.
2 plus 1, 3. 7, 11 points of damage as their glowing sword strikes out, slashing through the Bear and part of the chain. They saw what you were doing.
Okay.
You hear a soft again.
Okay.
But the chain isn't broken yet, and we're going to slice at the Bear. That's a 6 plus 8. It's going to miss. But then it's going to smack with its tail. Nat 20.
Okay.
This person knows how to use that spaded tail of theirs. 6 plus 5 plus 4. They reach down and pick Runt.
No!
Tucking him under their arm, looks at you, Tarur, and you see these blood red eyes staring at you. Get away! Spending another key point, they back off, disengaging. They are moving back into the dark and kind of fade from view.
I would like to dash if I can. Is that a thing I can do?
You know, I'm going to give that to you.
Just given the circumstances, there's
Given
a lot of
the
adrenaline.
Circumstances, it's since you're not disengaged, it's going to try to bite at you as you're running.
Yeah, that's fine. I shouldn't have said fine.
16.
Okay, okay.
And you run into the dark, and you feel this hand just grabs you and pull you down. And 6 inches from your face, you see this tiefling woman staring at you with blood red eyes and a finger pressed to her lips.
No, she doesn't have to tell me twice.
She whispers to you, "You are a ranger, yeah?
Yeah,
Do you have magic?
very little.
Do you know pass without trace?"
I could try.
Roll insight.
I mean, that's good. That's good. That's 19.
Tarur, you do.
Yes. Okay.
And now with that, you and this tiefling have to roll stealth.
Okay, this is a lot to go to just to get Tar another spell. I would just like to point that out.
22.
Nice. I rolled a 5, so 15 with your thing, and then with her skill of 12.
Oh, dang.
You hear in the distance the bear out of pain, frustration, anger, something else. You see it in the distance. It shoots its lightning, illuminating the area, but cannot find you. Do another check for Runt real quick. And this woman, once the creature is gone, takes out a vial about the length of your hand from finger to heel, pops a wax-sealed cork, and pours it into Runt's mouth.
Is this what I think it is?
5, 7 points coming back to Runt, and you sputter awake and alive. You're staring up into this woman's face, jet black with total blood red eyes and curling horns that go back over her blood red hair.
I'm in hell.
Her eyebrows draw at that and she frowns.
I'm sorry.
You're awake. You're alive. Be glad. And she sets you down on the ground. You two rest.
Hey, buddy.
Hi. I thought you were being strangled by a tail.
So did I, buddy.
Well, you're not. That's good.
Yeah. No, we have some things to tell Frankie, I guess.
And the woman just kind of leans back. She pulls another one of those vials from somewhere inside her cloak and hands one to you, Tarur.
Thank you.
It's 2d4 plus...
Plus 2, right? For if
Plus
it's
two.
a common.
Yeah, it's just a common. So 2d4 plus 2.
So 7.
Okay, you get 7 hit points back.
Yay! He's up to 20.
You two rest.
No, we gotta get back to Frankie. She sent us to find out what was out here and to see it for ourselves.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because I don't feel great.
Come here, buddy. And I make some good berries.
Okay. How many?
All 10, and I split them with him.
Okay.
Actually, I give him a few more than I take.
Alright.
I give him like 7.
Okay, and you take 3 for yourself.
Yeah.
All right, we head back. She stands up.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Cocks her head. Smirk appears. I did not give it, yeah?
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Let's go.
She offers a hand to both of you, pulling you to your feet.
Boy, it was bigger than I thought.
Yeah. And it's a quiet walk back through the village to the keep.
Well, I mean, I guess this proves that I have some studying to do.
What do you mean?
Well, I've got gold ink, so I can add more special spells to my dancing book. So I should maybe see if there's like a library or something.
You okay?
Yeah, I couldn't save you, so.
Buddy, I think I'm the one who should be saying that. Probably. Yeah.
As you guys approach the keep, I want you to make a quick perception check.
12.
And a 21.
18 plus 12. You guys reach the gates of the keep, and you suddenly notice your companion is not there.
Welp!
Gone into the shadows of the night.
It's pretty obvious that she was a monk, though.
Very obvious.
So she's
but
probably from the keep.
probably.
She's probably from around, and they didn't get her name, but
Say, maybe let's go see Brother Anger before we see Frankie.
Why, are you afraid Frankie's gonna be mad?
Hell, I know Frankie's gonna be mad, but it's the middle of the night. And Brother Anger seems to keep strange hours. He might be making breakfast already, so let's go to the kitchens first.
Okay, well, I could go for a snack anyway.
All right, you guys make your way through the keep. It's very quiet at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. It's still, not many of the monks are up yet. You do know from your one morning there that in the next hour, activity will start. You make your way to the kitchen, and there is the very familiar deep blue skin, white-haired, white-eyed tiefling man in the kitchen. And he sees you, and automatically he steps back and then rushes towards you guys. and you can hear this language coming out of him as he puts his hands on you. 4, 11, 15. You both get 25 hit points back. And he looks at you as your wounds are knitting together. What happened, brothers? Please tell me what happened.
We got surprised by a behir.
You went.
Frankie sent us to see what we could see and see if there was a good way in, and we never quite got that far.
It saw you first.
Yeah, apparently. We did learn that it is a behir, though. Nobody knew that, or nobody told us that before. So
I apologize. I had suspicion it was that, but
well, I didn't ask.
had not seen it
Yeah.
myself.
I didn't ask, so it's not your fault.
But you came through alive. That
Thanks
is.
to a sister of yours, I think.
Oh?
Yeah, I haven't seen her around, but she seems to be kind of nunnish or monkish.
What did she look like?
She was tiefling.
There are a handful of us here.
When I saw her face, I thought I had died and gone to the Nine Hells. Because it was very dark. It's, there's not very much sunlight out there right now because it's not day. And so she
yes.
had very, very red hair and eyes and very, very black skin. And she kind of talked down to Tarur when he asked for her name and said, yeah. But she was really, she must have been pretty cool because she made sure I didn't die.
That would be true.
True.
Yes.
I like that name. It's a good name.
And Brother Tarur, do not be offended by her. She does not trust easily.
There was no offense.
Good.
I deserved everything she said.
But she helped. Duh.
We would have died if she hadn't come.
Well, we will thank the builders that she was there. Only they know why she was there.
I wouldn't put it past Frankie to have put a tail on us.
That is,
You really think she'd do that? You think she'd put a tail on us?
But I know that she would put a tail on us. I don't know that that's what happened tonight, but that's something she would do.
Really? You think so? I guess you're probably right.
Well, brothers, come, sit. I will get you food, and then you can rest from your fantastic, not so fantastic adventure. And then you should probably report to Lady Frankie.
Not if you give us kitchen duty first.
Do you want kitchen duty?
I would, yes, very much.
Very well. Help me prepare breakfast. And you guys do.
Tara just really doesn't want to go see Frankie.
And breakfast comes, and the monks start going through, and you guys are helping serve. And as your party comes through, they see your bedraggled state.
You look like hell. What did you do last night?
I got into a fight with a demon.
It sounds like you. I'll take the sausages.
Very nice, no worries.
Right. So tonight we have a really nice, this morning we have a really nice hash. It has peppers and mushrooms and onions, and here you go.
Yeah, no, I asked for sausage.
I know.
Not you too. Why does everybody suddenly think they can police my diet? He says to the room at large.
A few people look up like, what? Them again.
It's for your own good. It's for your health. I almost died last night, so I think it's very important that you eat lots of vegetables so that you don't get colon cancer.
What?
I have have so many questions. I have a lot of questions. I'm gonna go eat my breakfast now.
Good job, Knowers. Anna, what is your reaction to your friends?
Sheer terror. As in, what in Sana Ashum's name have you two been up to? And she's going to lay on hands. And she'll give 15 to Runt and 10 to Tarur. So that I think that
Pretty
there
much
they are.
covers it.
They're
You
all-
guys.
Yep, there they are.
As she sees you, she reaches over the food line and just, you feel the divine energy coming through and knitting up your injuries and sealing the last of the puncture wounds. And you feel a little bit refreshed and tired now.
Thank you. So I have a suggestion. Don't go to the cliffs by yourself.
That's a marvelous suggestion.
I shall take that into consideration. Why?
Because there's a monstrosity out there. So next time we go, we're taking a team.
Noted. Noted. All right. And Anna goes and wanders off, to a table.
And, Frankie, your turn.
Now, when Frankie comes downstairs, there's no evidence that anything bad happened.
That's true. That's true. They just look tired.
Oh, Tarur, now you're on breakfast duty, are you?
Well, he who does not work shall not eat, so I reckoned I'd better do something.
I like your attitude. Come by my office later, both of you. I want to hear your report. Thanks for your work. Now, Frankie looks a little worse for wear herself. Maybe a few bruises and so on, because she, despite her passive-aggressive exchange with passive-aggressive Tarur, is there to train. So she did a lot of training the day before.
Oh,
Or
good.
the
That
afternoon.
evening.
That evening.
Afternoon. Okay. Do you eat in the dining hall or do you take it back to an office?
I think it's important to have, fellowship time every once in a while to connect with your people. So, yeah, no, I'll eat in the dining hall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check.
Nope. I mean, it's a 10.
All is good, it seems like, in there.
Yeah, no, everybody looks average.
You finish up your meal and you head back to your office. Maybe half an hour later.
Tarur leaves Runt in the kitchen.
Okay.
Because he doesn't think he can admit to Frankie that he let Runt get that badly hurt. With Runt in the room. Because he doesn't think that Runt comprehends how close it was.
Yep.
So he wants to have this audience by himself.
Make a quick perception check as you're walking down the hall to her office.
19. Nope. 16.
You get the sense that there's someone else there, but you don't see anyone.
Look around a bit. And,
Come in.
hey.
So, what did you learn?
Yeah, so Runt almost died.
Okay.
What? And Tarur settles in to tell her what happened. And give her all the information that he has on Behir's and what it would probably take to take it down.
Okay. You also mentioned the strange thing about this one.
Yeah, the chain.
And what you surmised from it?
Yep.
Okay. And about your rescuer.
Yeah, I mean, I gloss over a few of the details.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I definitely tell her that it was one of the monks who saved us and thank her for sending a tale on us since we really needed it.
Yeah, no, you're welcome.
Frankie, what are you thinking of this as Tarur leaves?
There is a significant amount of guilt because what should have been a simple recon mission turned into the near death of one of my companions, all because I told them to go. So that's not sitting so well.
No. You dive back into your work. Make me a perception check.
23.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I see it. I saw it.
So you're working, you're going through your papers, and suddenly there's a person sitting across from you.
I do not show my surprise. Give me just a second.
The person, as you see from your peripheral, is a woman, a tiefling woman, with black skin, red eyes, and red hair, horns curling around her head. She leans back.
Wait, just one more thing here, and then I'll be right with you.
She adjusts some fingerless gloves, crosses her legs,
All right, what can I do for you?
leans forward. You're sending someone to Mokana, yeah?
That has been my intention, yes.
I go.
Do you?
I go with. Yeah.
You must be Sister True.
Yeah.
So you want to go to Mokana? You don't want to stay here and help rid the cliffs of the bay here?
You send someone to Mokana, you need someone who know Mokana.
That's fair. I'm not the one putting the party together, but I will pass your name along.
All right. Stands up, heads to the door.
Oh, she'll need to be able to reach you if she does want you to come along.
She will.
Right. Thanks for your help with Runt and Tarur, by the way.
Pauses in the doorway, looks back at you. No expression on her face. They are good people.
Two of the best.
Yeah.
Better than me, that's for sure. So thank you.
Just a slight incline of her head, and off she goes.
I don't like her.
Why not?
I don't like her attitude. I don't like how she comes in here demanding things. I am only going to pass her name along to Anna because she saved Runt's life. Like, that's the only reason. I don't like her.
And Anna, what are you up to?
Preparing for the journey, I've been reading, doing a lot of reading in the library, just familiarizing myself with cultural traditions and etiquette and so on, and familiarizing myself with some of the monks, and going down into the village and spending some time in the tavern, just meeting people and getting to know them, because Frankie didn't specify who I should bring. She just said to make a group to go, and if I'm understanding the assignment correctly, I think it would make sense to have people from the village to represent and talk about the defenses and the needs that we have here on the bay. I'm also trying to keep busy to keep myself from thinking about Jog and Fjordtaker. Yes, so mostly I'm keeping myself busy, doing a lot and meeting a lot of people, meeting as many people as possible.
Okay. So as you're in the library, as you're studying, you notice someone walking towards you. One of the monks, one you haven't seen much of, and when you have, it's been, at meals and they've been across the room from you.
Right.
She comes, straight towards you, her tail swishing behind her.
All right.
You are Anna, yeah?
I am. I don't believe we've met formally.
Nods. I am True.
Sister True, it's nice to meet you.
True. No, sister.
I beg your pardon.
I want to come with to Mokana.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, that's good news. Sit down. Tell me more.
She does. You need someone who has been there.
Yes, I need a guide, yes.
Yeah, I am from Mokana.
Originally.
Yeah.
Oh, that's excellent. Yes, of course. I'd be grateful to have you.
Yeah. She a little bit awkward now. But I want to come with.
May I insight check this woman?
Sure.
16.
She is being genuine that she wants to go.
Can I sense any ulterior motives?
Not really. Like, she is being genuine that she wants to go, that she seems like she wants to help, but she's also feeling a bit awkward about this conversation, too. Looking at her and her confidence in how she walked up to you and how she holds herself, she's been through a lot. Like, this woman has...
But she went from being so confident to being so awkward. Did she expect a fight and I didn't give her one? What is going on here?
It might just be social interaction.
That's true. True. What do you feel about Lady Frankie's plans in Mokana? Essentially, we're going as ambassadors, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, it is good. No noble from here has done before.
Really?
Yeah.
But ostensibly, we're within the area of Mokana's protection.
Yeah. It is good to show that we are here, we are stable. Remind Mokana that we exist.
Then I will ask your opinion as a native of the city. Do you think that this visit will be more fruitful if we go requesting aid or if we go asserting independence?
That depends. Yeah. It depends on how Mokana is.
On the leadership, you mean?
Yeah. Mokana is old city.
All right. Well, I look forward to traveling with you. Are there others who you would recommend being on such a party from the village or here in the monastery?
Yeah, from here, Seastone, brother Seastone. He would be a good addition, and possibly Dorn from village. He is the son of one of the elders and a big person amongst fishers.
Thank you for your recommendations.
Yeah. When are we leaving?
I'm not sure. I would prefer to go sooner rather than later, and I believe that Frankie agrees. However, there's so much that I don't know yet.
You won't know everything.
No, it's impossible to know everything. I would hope to know more than I do, however. I certainly go when Frankie orders it.
Yeah. I will be here.
How shall I reach you? Do you have quarters here, or...?
Yeah.
All right. Well then, I'll be in touch. Thank you very much for finding me.
Yeah. Welcome. She stands up, nods her head, and heads out of the library.
Okay.
Waves to one of the librarians in a familiar way.
All right.
Anything you want to do?
Oh, we haven't really checked in with Nowheres, but I think honestly, all that he's done is spar. I think that's literally all he has done for like 8 or 10 hours.
So he's getting quite bruised.
Yeah, I mean, unarmed combat isn't his thing. He prefers when they're, like, using... Because there are some who, like, train with, like, staves and things like that. He's much more into that, so he's been hanging out with those folks.
Okay.
Because he's, he's proficient with most weapons. So he's been spending a lot of time doing that.
Okay.
Just, it's been a couple days, and he reckons he'll probably do this a few days more, just because he's nowheres. But he's recognizing, like, physical activity isn't going to fix the thing that's wrong, but he doesn't know how to fix the thing that's wrong. So, he isn't even entirely sure what the wrong thing is.
Okay.
Just like Anna's keeping herself busy through hanging out at the library and things like that, Norris is keeping himself busy by
Being beaten up.
being beaten up.
All right. So, nowheres as you're taking a break, at one point you see Frankie come down, dressed not in her usual Frankie getup, but more like one of the training monks.
Huh.
As she exits the building, two tabaxi come up to her.
She doesn't, like, tell him off or anything.
No.
She doesn't look like she smelled something bad.
Well, she might have a bit of a sour face, but
But she always does.
she always does.
Yeah, that's funny.
And the three of them go off to another yard.
Huh. Okay.
What you do? Do you want to follow?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Roll me stealth. But you're not in your armor, so
That's
you don't
true, so I
have
don't have
disadvantage.
Yeah. No, that's a big old 4.
And as they're going, the male tabaxi turns and just cocks its head and looks at you with these piercing blue eyes.
I turn and pretend that I'm grabbing a staff or something out of this jar of quarterstaves here. Big giant jar.
Roll deception.
12.
It looks plausible
Yep.
from the corner of your eye.
Testing the weight between two of them, seeing which one I like better.
The tabaxi shakes his head and continues on, catching up with the ladies.
Okay. Okay, well,
Good job, no worries.
maybe I'll just leave them alone then.
But as you're there, you actually see into one of the buildings. It's a smaller building. The door is slightly cracked, and it's wide open space in there, and along one of the walls are these single-edged swords hanging up. And there is a few, not very many, monks in there, either meditating with a weapon over their lap or going through their martial arts poses while holding a weapon.
Well, that feels more like my speed.
And there is, in a corner, a younger tabaxi, probably somewhere between 18 and 22 in there, and he's slowly going through the forms, and he has, well, a single-bladed longsword, and he's going through the forms with this sword as if it's a part of his body.
Nice. Yeah, this feels more like my sort of speed.
Your jam.
Yeah.
You go in,
Oh, definitely.
and they all just kind of turn as the door opens and looks at you. There are no tieflings in this room. You're kind of used to that.
Yeah, no, so I just kind of wave awkwardly and expect that one of them will approach me, because that's happened everywhere else I've been.
Most of them go back to what they're doing, but this older half-orc man comes forward, and he's as tall as you.
Not used to that.
No, and his protruding underbite, the broken fangs nearly reach his nose, and he's got several scars along his face, and he comes up to you. What can we do for you?
I was just looking for a place to train with
a sword or two.
And he looks you over. Swordsman, are you?
General weaponry. I like swords fine. So I
Walking around.
also like morning stars and maces and
Soldier, then.
yes sir.
Used to be one myself.
So you know how it is.
Yep. Slaps you on the back. I like you.
Great. I like you too.
Grab a practice one. Let's go.
Great. Yeah, no, let's do it.
What do they call you?
Nowheres.
I'm Oak.
Brother Oak, you're one of the brothers here.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet me too. Right here. Show me what you got. And you guys go at it for the rest of the day. And you are more bruised than you are with the unarmed combat.
Just dripping sweat and loving it. Just like this feels like I'm doing something.
And make an insight check on Oak,
Okay.
Brother Oak here.
16.
He is having fun with you.
Okay.
He is enjoying this time.
Is he having fun at my expense, or is he just okay?
No, he is enjoying your time together.
All right.
That's
gratifying.
You surprised him a couple times, but he's always recovered better than you. And but he's laughing and just like having so much fun.
Okay.
And there you have it. Another episode of K&K Play D&D is in the books. That was the Seabrook-Mokana arc episode 4. I cannot really express how glad I am that Runt survived the bay here. That wasn't supposed to happen, y'all. But I'm glad that it did give us the opportunity to meet Sister True. She's pretty cool. I like her a lot. If you would like to express your love of True, you know how to do that. That's what social media is for. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. Hit like, hit share, let your friends know about us. We'd love for them to be part of this community as well. Music was written and performed by Karin. Ambient backing tracks are from tabletopaudio.com. Please go check them out. And finally, this is Karin, the second K of K&K Play D&D, signing off. Thank you for listening, and be well.